Hey everyone, I am the Commish and I am here to talk to you about the highs and lows of week 9. So it was a pretty exciting week for the NFL and the XFFL, but also an exciting week for me as I got my new fridge. I got one side of the backsplash done and only one ugly side of the green to go, and I will be out of the kitchen renovation purgatory. That will be done. Very excited. So lots of exciting things happening. So in the NFL, Chiefs won again. So that's always something I've got to bring up. Got to pay tribute to the Chiefs. They got by in a close one against the Panthers. They played them real tough. They got Christian McCaffrey back this week, and they won by 2 points. Now, what's also going to suck for me, though, is that Christian sustained an injury that they have not disclosed yet on what's going to happen with that. They say it's day to day, so I may go back to struggling again. Who knows? But I didn't struggle this week. All right, so the Chiefs win in a close one. The Seahawks lose their first one in a good game. So there was lots of good football to watch this weekend. Also, we have the Steelers, who still remain undefeated. Now, that may be in jeopardy, though, as I just found out that Big Ben has been put on the COVID list. So that may put things in jeopardy for them because we know that they don't have much going for him when he's out. We saw that last year. So anyway, so that's some of the highlights from the NFL. Again, lots of good stuff to watch there. Now let's go on to the Big Dog Award. Big Dog Award is me. That's right, me. I did a good old-fashioned ass whooping on John Lane there with a score of 201 to 155. So took care of business, made the East Tennessee Wild look like some whip pups this weekend, which was awesome. But like I said, you may be short-lived with Christian McCaffrey up in the air again. So who knows? We'll see what happens. Let's move on to Dead Ass Last. So Dead Ass Last is owned for the second week in a row by, drum roll please, Mike Copeland in Evil Pastages. So I don't know if he's just if he's given up or his team's just that bad. But things are not looking good for the Evil Pastages this year, as they're last in the power rankings, and they just haven't had the last couple of weeks just have been really bad. I mean, it was 89 to 145 against Dan, the Evil Empire Chase. So another win for Dan, gets a squeak one out there. But hey, it is what it is. All right, the Intimidator, the Eliminator. Okay, so the Eliminator this week goes to a very special person. That would be the Rook. That's right, Troy Staley, who got beat out by Milt this week at a score, I think, I want to say it was like 144 or something like that to 181. It wasn't a bad game. It was a really tough game, but there was only 4 of us left. And of course he got the short end of the stick this weekend. So for the Eliminator, that leaves myself, that leaves John Lane, and that leaves Milt Tooks. The 3 of us are still in the running for that $65 purse on the Eliminator. So we will just have to wait and see how that shakes out. So 3 unlikely names going that deep into the Eliminator. So it's pretty cool stuff. All right, so that is it for the awards for the week. So let's talk about what's happening next week. So you've got a variety of games. There's a number of bye weeks that are coming up, so it's creating some issues for some folks, also some injuries. But right now, in my opinion, I think that the game between myself and Tennessee Big Guns, Bo Ash, I think might be a really good one to watch. I think it's going to be a close game, but I do know that he's got Zeke out on a bye this week, so that may help offset my potential loss of Christian McCaffrey. So we'll see how it goes. But I'm interested to hear what you have to say and who you think is going to have the best game this week as far as the matchup. So get those into me when you can. I'd like to hear about them. A couple of important notes about this week that's coming up. So first one is this is the trade deadline week. So if you've got trades in mind, you best get those things in, because after this week, the trades are shut down, and then you'll have to rely solely on the waiver wire to take care of your roster needs. So make sure that you get your trades in. This is a crazy year. We've had more trades and more ad drops than we've ever had, I think, in the history of the league. So, hey, I'm always open. Throw me something out there. As long as it ain't stupid, I will consider the trade. So I've been in a wheeling dealing mood this year. So hit me up. We'll talk. All right, and then the last thing to talk about is this weekend is the first watch party of the year. So this goes, if you attend, it is $5 in draft bucks, draft cash. So if you come, that's great. And if you can't come, we understand. If you don't want to come because you're afraid of the COVID stuff, I also understand. But just keep in mind that just because you're not there doesn't mean you can't earn the draft cash. You can call in, Skype in, FaceTime in, whatever the case may be. Show us that you care, show us that you love us, and we will make sure that you get your $5 of draft cash for the upcoming 2021 draft that we have scheduled for August of next year. So this will be taking place at 1 o'clock p.m. and it will be at Fieldhouse Social. They seem to have a lot of space and have fairly good food, and it's a good atmosphere. So we'll continue to go there until somebody says, hey, I got a better place. So I hope to see the majority of you there. If not, I understand. But I think that's all I have for this week. Appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys always supporting the league and making it very fun and competitive every year. It's just, just when I think that, hey, I wonder if this thing will run its course, I still got the fire and still ready to go. I'm ready to do it for another however long, I can keep it going. So I just wanted to say that I appreciate you guys, and I'm glad that you're part of the league. All right, so that is it for me. I am the commish, and I will see you around the league.